Hello, Facebook and Instagram friends. Welcome to another closet clean out challenge video. So we are in the midst of a 4-part series called Closet Clean Out Challenge 2024. Last week we did Get Organized Part 1. This week we're doing Get Organized Part 2. So if you missed Part 1, you can catch that by scrolling backwards on our Facebook page or just going to our YouTube page, Fashion Crossroads Inc. Either of those places, you can find that first video. You're definitely going to want to do that if you haven't done that before, because you really do need to do these things in order. It makes it so much easier. All right, so every single week, we have a challenge for you to complete. And one lucky woman who completes the challenge gets entered for a drawing to win a $20 gift card to the store. And this week's winner is Brenda Stoddard. Congratulations, Brenda. Thank you so much for sharing your picture, your before picture of your closet. We appreciate that so much. I'm gonna have a challenge for this week's video as well, but you have to wait to the end to hear what it is. So you're gonna make sure to wanna watch and take part in that challenge so that you can have a chance to win a $20 gift certificate to either Fashion Crossroads or FC Outlet, or you can split it between the two. All right, so congratulations, Brenda. So happy for you. Okay, so Get Organized Part 2 has 2 parts. 1, color organizing your categories, and 2, organizing your accessories. So we're going to talk about both of those things tonight. So if you remember, last week we talked about categorizing your closet, putting all your tank tops together, all your short sleeves together, all your long sleeve t-shirts together, all your collared long sleeve together, and so forth. In each different section, we categorized. So now, within those sections, we want to color organize. And I know that this probably seems like a lot of effort, but believe me, this step is the most important step in you being able to create brand new outfits from your wardrobe that you didn't even see before. Because everything is going to be color organized, and so you're going to be able to grab so fast, oh, this top will go with this top, will go with these pants, will go with that layer. And that's the whole goal of this system, is making it faster and more efficient for you to put those outfits together in your closet in the morning. The other thing that color organizing is going to do is it's going to show you really easily, very visually, what you have too much of, what you have not enough of. So if you tend to buy one color specifically, you're going to see that when you color organize, because in each of your sections you're going to see, oh my gosh, I have 5 blue tops, I don't have a single black top, I don't have a single white top, right? So you might be able to recognize that some of your basics are missing. And that's when we go to step number 4, where we're creating our shopping list. And the way that we are able to create that shopping list is because we take the time to color organize so that we can very quickly and easily see what we have and what we need. All right? Okay. So most of our closets look like this, right? Everything is just mixed together. You know, if you have taken the time to categorize, it might look a little bit more organized than this, but most of us, especially if you've never been exposed to this system, you don't even have anything categorized. So your tops, if you are organized enough to have all your tops together and not have your bottoms mixed in with your tops, they look something like this. They're just mixed together, and you can see when you look at this, for me, this is feels chaotic, right? Because my eye doesn't naturally go to any particular color. I'm just like, it's just this mass of color, okay? So this is where the color organization comes in. And we use this method in the store as well. So when we have those sale racks, you know, that have just a bunch of different sizes and, you know, broken styles and things like that, we will color organize them. And it's just so much easier to shop because you can go straight to, oh, here are my colors. These are the colors that I like, right? And it's just so much more pleasing visually to the eye. And I feel like it's so much more cathartic to walk into a closet that's organized than it is to walk into a closet that looks like this. Because, you know, most of us are already stressed in the morning. We don't need to add any extra stress to that process. So let's make our closet a place we want to be rather than someplace that we're just like, oh my gosh, I just got to get in and get out as fast as I could. One of my staff members, I was saying, you should share a picture of your closet. She's like, no way. I'm like, why not? She's like, because my closet is my catch-all right now. And she's like, I would be embarrassed for you to see it. Girlfriend, if you have made your closet your catch-all, you got to fix that, because you're supposed to go into that closet and be inspired to put these outfits together and look beautiful. You're not going to do that if your closet is a mess and is chaotic. You're going to want to get in and out as quick as possible. Plus, you just get frustrated looking for stuff, right? Don't do that to yourself. You do not have to add that extra bit of stress onto your life. There is a much better way. All right, so how do you color organize? I use, and we use here at the store, the ROYGBIV acronym, and that is ROYGBIV. I learned that in elementary school as a quick and easy way to remember the colors of the rainbow and the way that they appear on the rainbow. So the order in which they appear on the rainbow. So ROYGBIV, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So your blue and your indigo is your dark, dark blue, like your dark denim. And then your blue is like any other blue that's not the dark, dark, dark blue. And then violet, of course, are your purples, okay, just in case. The other ones are pretty self-explanatory. So what you are dealing with there are the primary colors. So you are going to have variations of those colors. So don't let that stress you out, because I'm going to show you what to do with that, all right? So let's start with red and all of the variations. So we've got pinks and we've got reds, right? And, you know, not magenta, because magenta starts to be more like purple, fuchsias, baby pinks, reds. Any true pink or true red is going to be where you start. So you can see in my little closet, mini closet that I have here, I've got an obvious red. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. And then I've got an obvious pink, all right? Now, this is printed. Don't let prints bother you. You want to go for the base color of the print. So you can see that's got all this other stuff going on. It's got the yellow, it's got the green, but the base color of the top is pink, all right? So we're going to stick that in the pinks. Now, believe me, you might be shocked at this, but you are going to be amazed at how quickly, I'm getting hot, how quickly you will be able to see, oh, I've organized that in the wrong place. When this is all done, it will be so obvious to you that that piece, that thing that you were like, oh, I don't know, should I put it here, should I put it there? It'll be so obvious to you that it's in the wrong place. So don't worry if you get it wrong first time around. When this is all done, you'll be like, yeah, no, don't like that there, that needs to go there. So red is where we're starting, okay? Red, orange, yellow. So all of your, I really only have one orange, okay? Here's my orange top. So your rusts are gonna be oranges, your corals are gonna be oranges, your peaches are gonna be oranges. All of those, all of the colors of orange, the variations of orange are gonna go next, all right? So I only have one orange top, so I'm gonna put that next. Red, orange, yellow, okay? Yellow's next. Yellow's pretty easy to spot, right? And there's not, I mean, there are variations of yellow, but they're all yellow, right? There's sunshine yellow, there's lemon yellow, but they're all yellow. So yellow is never one that usually causes anybody any trouble. So yellow is next. So we've got red, orange, yellow. Next we need green. Now green has a lot of variations. So you've got your turquoise that can be turquoise green or turquoise blue, right? So as you are organizing, if you're not sure, stick it with the one that you're leaning toward. You'll see after you're done if it's in the right place. You've got your, like, you know, your kind of limey greens or your Kelly greens. You've got your dark hunter greens, a lot of variations of green. And I love green, so I have a lot of green in my closet. So when you have a lot of one color, what I do is I start with the lightest green I have and work my way back to the darkest green I have. So in this case, I would probably start with this blazer, which I'm going to say at the beginning here is more green than blue. And then I'm going to go to this green top, and then I'm going to go to this dark green sweatshirt. Okay, here's another example of the print. This print is pretty easy. It's pretty clearly green. You've got your dark green and your light green in there, but you've just got pretty much greens in this top. So that doesn't create too big of an issue. All right, so red, orange, yellow, green. Your blues are going to be next. So I've got this example of a blue. We've got this example of a blue. Okay, so here's a plaid print, right? So there's like a light kind of lavender, there's navy blue, there's pink, but to me, the color that I see the most when I look at this print is blue. So I'm going to stick it in the blues. So I'm going to start with my lighter blue. I'm going to put that next. And then after that, I'm going to do my print. Can you already see how much more pleasant that is to look at than what we started with in the beginning? So next you're going to have your dark blues. So these are going to be your dark navies, like this gorgeous little velvet top, your navy, your dark navy blues. That's next. So you kind of have essentially two groupings of blue. But like I said, you start with your light blues, you go to your darkest blues, and you really are covering that green, blue, and indigo category. Next, you're going to have your violets. So anything that is purple or variations of purple. So lavenders, you've got your royal purples, you've got your plums, lots of different purples. Start with your lightest, go to your darkest. Okay, so what about this blouse? Okay, it's a little pink, it's a little purple. Where do I put it? I would put this in the purples because to me, it's more purple than pink. When I put it up here versus when I put it back here, it's feeling more like this to me than it is like that. You know, you could probably make an argument for either one. Okay, so there are all my colors. And look at that, right? That is just so much more pleasant than how it was when we started. All right, now you've got all your basics. And you can do this any way you want. I kind of tend to do my whites, blacks, my whites, grays, and my blacks, and then my creams and my browns together. So next I would do white. So I've got this kind of like, it's almost like a cement color. The white tank, I've got this light gray sweatshirt. So I'm gonna do that next. And then I've got this dark gray thermal, gonna do that next. And then I've got this black lace blouse. I'm gonna do that next. Oh, I forgot one. Here's one. This is a good one, all right? So this is rust. Where are you gonna put rust? Where do you think that's gonna go? I'm gonna put that with the oranges because rust is a variation of orange. And then you've got your, next you'll have your creams and your browns. Here's another one. Printed top, where are we gonna put this? I'm gonna put this with blues. So I'm gonna stick this right in between that light blue top and that plaid top. So now you can see we have color organized using the ROYGBIV acronym, and you can, the colors just almost flow together. And when you get a whole closet done like this, the result is astounding. It's crazy how much better it looks. Because most of us have more than, 15 pieces of clothing. And so when you have, a whole closet full of clothing and you get organized like this, you are going to be shocked at how much difference it makes. Okay, so that is color organizing and how you do it. Okay, so the other piece of tonight's presentation is talking about how to organize all the other things, right? So we have our shoes, we have our handbags, we have our belts, we have our jewelry, we have our scarves. So I tend to use circular things and baskets, okay? So with my scarves, I will take and I will roll them around my hand like this, and then I will either set them down like this, so they've got almost like a little flower, in a drawer or in a basket. And the reason I like to do that is because when I get like 5 or 6 of those in there, I can see very clearly when I look down into that drawer, into that basket, the colors that are there and the colors that I need. Some people like to hang their scarves. There's lots of different ways to do all of these things. I'm just going to share with you what I do and how I keep my stuff organized. So I roll my scarves and I put them in dresser drawers or baskets. I do the same with my belts, okay? So I roll them in circles, just wind them around my hand, get the belt buckle going the right direction, like this, and then I put them down in a basket like this. Again, so it kind of contains them. They get really crazy if they're hung on a hanger, because a lot of times you have 15 of them on a hanger that's just heavy, you can't see anything, and God forbid if you have to get the belt that's at the bottom of the pile, right? 10 minutes later, you're putting all your belts back on. So this is simpler for me. To use baskets, you can use bins, and utilize every ounce of space in your closet. So, those long, skinny bins that can go under your bed, those are great for your closet. They're great for belts and scarves. They're usually pretty wide, they're pretty narrow, and they slide under a lot of things really, really well. That's a great organizational tool for scarves, for belts, anything like that. I fold my sweaters because sweaters generally don't love to be hung because it stretches the shoulders out. So if you have the availability to fold your sweaters, I highly recommend that. You can get those, almost like canvas drawer things that you can buy. You can get like square boxes things. You can, there's lots of different organizational tools that you can use to fold stuff and organize stuff. I do the same thing with my purses. So I have a shelf that goes across the top of my closet, and I fold my sweaters and I set my purses up there as well, so that I can look and see sweaters, purses, and I can grab quickly. Again, when you're thinking organizational strategies, you want to make it easy on yourself to go bing, 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 bing. Everything I need within 2 minutes, less, 1 minute, right? So you got to think that way. How can I have it visually where I can see it and organized so I can literally just grab and go? With my shoes, I organize them. I put my shoe boots together. I put my tennis shoes together. I put my sandals together and my tall boots together. And by together, I mean in the same location in my closet. So I have a section that I have like just shelves, and then I have one of those box shoe organizers that you can buy at Walmart or whatever. And I have things in both of those places. Necklaces, I organize by length. So I put all my short ones together, all my medium ones together, and all my long ones together. And if I have a lot in any one of those categories, I apply the same principle that I just taught you with color organizing, and I color organize my necklaces. Again, you want to try to make it easy on yourself to find what you need. I think hanging your necklaces makes the most sense. So if you have something where, there's like spokes coming out in both directions and you can hang them on the spokes, A pegboard is a beautiful thing for necklaces. It's a great thing for your husband to get you for like Valentine's Day, make you a pegboard to put in your closet so you can organize your necklaces. Those are great ways to keep necklaces under tow. And earrings, I love the jewelry boxes that have the little squares because you can really keep your earrings organized. And I do that by color as well. So I'll keep all of my blue earrings together, my brown earrings together, my green earrings together, so that I can easily and quickly find what I need. All right, so those are my tips for getting organized part 2. So this week's challenge is for you to share either a picture or a comment about some organizational tool that you use in your closet that you really like. That's going to help the rest of us, okay? You can post a picture or you can share it, or you can post a picture and share it. Either way, you need to do that by next week at this time to get entered to win the $20 gift card for next week. And then remember, everybody who participates in at least one challenge will get one entry into the $100 giveaway at the end of this closet challenge. But if you participate in all 4 challenges, you're gonna get 4 entries into that big giveaway. So you want to do as many challenges as you can, and you have a week to do them, right? And I've tried to make them reasonably easy. So again, congratulations to Brenda Stoddard, who was our winner for last week. And you guys are released to go and organize your closets. I promise you, you will feel so much better. Have a great night.